Hello, banjo people out there. Jeff Belding coming to you from my little studio where I've been writing books about the banjo and other things with strings. And it seems no matter how much I proofread these books, I'll always find something, little things later on that didn't quite make the cut. What I'm trying to say is I make mistakes like every human being, and today I'm going to rectify those mistakes with you who might have had questions about these various things that may have given you pause while going through the book. Just to clarify, we're working with New Techniques for 5-String Banjo, Volume 1, Beginner. So now, open your books to page 49. A close-up of the page is now on your screen. I'm dealing with the last line of tablature that appears on the page. Where you see measure 13, you'll see a D7 chord above that tablature staff. The D7 chord is not the problem. Moving over to the third measure on that tablature line, we come to our first mistake. A G chord marking should have been placed above that third measure, the same way the D7 chord showed up at the beginning of the line. So I'll pencil in that G in here, and then I'll also put a G in parentheses above the last measure. Correction number 1, complete. Now, flip the page over to page 50 for our second correction. We're dealing with the top 2 lines of tablature on page 50. First of all, I'll pencil in a G on the first measure right next to that measure 17. Next, on the second line, third measure in, I'll pencil in a G above that measure. Second round of corrections complete. For our third correction, turn to page 61, the Red River Valley Banjo Solo. On the fourth line down, we have measure 13. The problem lies in the next measure, 14. Notice there is a 4th string, followed by an X, followed by a pinch, and then there should be an X right after that pinch, thus turning that pinch into a quarter note. So I'll pencil in an X, or pause marking, and correction number 3 is complete. Now, for the fourth and final correction, turn to page 72. Chapter 14, Supplemental Tunes, and the tune on this page is Cripple Creek. First, look down the page to measure 12. Notice there is a section marker which is A in a box. That's all well and good, but now jump down to the final line at measure 16. Aha! There should be a B with a box around it. So I'll enter that right now. All corrections are now complete. So if you happen to find any other corrections that I missed, let me know in the comments. I hope you found this enlightening and will help you get through this book a little more smoothly. And so, with that said, here's Cripple Creek.